Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we are going to be talking about Leviticus, made by, obviously, Bible School. And please comment down below if you guys have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't already. So, today we're going to do things a little bit different from our other videos. We're going to separate things a little bit between the chapters. So, we're going to talk about, because they all have a connection, throughout the chapters. So chapters 1 to 7 and chapters 23 and 25 are about the rituals for the Israelites. So chapters 1 to 7 are rituals for sacrifices, and there were 5 main types of sacrifices.
Okay, and we will be doing a part 2 about Leviticus, and first this is part 1. Okay, so the 5 types of sacrifice. The first 2 were a way of saying thank you, and it was grain and fellowship of offerings. The next 3 were a way of saying sorry. They were burnt,
purification, and restitution offerings. So God wants to forgive them for their sins, so the animal dies to cover their sins. In chapters 23 to 25, this is where we talk about the 7 annual feasts. Each of these told a story of how God saved them from Egypt. So the first one was the Passover. The second one was unleavened bread. The third one was first fruits. The fourth one was weeks/Pentecost. And the fifth one was trumpets. Sixth one was Day of Atonement. And the seventh one was the tabernacle. So this is just a picture of what they offered the animals in. And we also talked about that in our tabernacle video. And if you haven't checked that video out, please go check that out. So chapters 8 to 10 and 21 to 22. So in these chapters, we have relation. So these chapters talk about the priests of Israel. So chapters 8 to 10 talk about the priests that were ordained by Moses. So Moses ordained Aaron and his sons, who were priests. In chapter 10, 2 of Aaron's sons go right into the tabernacle and violate the rules. When I mean by going right into the tabernacle, I meant by them going into the tent, which was inside the tabernacle. They were only supposed to go there once a year, and they disobeyed God's rules. So then they were consumed by God's holiness, and they died. So this can also be an example for us that consequences can be severe when we make mistakes. In chapters 21 to 22 is where they meet the qualifications for the priests. They had to be at the highest level of moral integrity and ritual holiness because they had to represent the people and God. They were sort of examples for the people to follow. So this is just a picture of the priest. This is the golden crown that they wore, the priestly breastplate, the ephod, the important gemstones were on the priestly breastplate, and the fine linen tunic that they wore on themselves, and the important, we all talked about the gemstones, the ephod, a robe of the ephod, and bare feet. So they didn't walk on shoes or sandals. They just wore bare feet. So thank you guys for watching our video. Hope you guys liked. Please subscribe and hear our credits. And comment down below if you guys have any new questions.
Okay, guys, this is just our Leviticus part 1, and our part 2 is coming out tomorrow. And thank you. Please subscribe and hit that comment down below if you have any questions. And thank you, guys.